ISIS goes further and further to challenge every Islamic principle which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam laid for us. And one of these most important examples is protecting covenants with non-Muslims. I gave the example in the book of Hilf al-Fudul, the famous treaty which was done between Arabs before Islam to protect the oppressed, to support the oppressed in Mecca. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam attended this. It was before the message, and he said later on, ذاك حلف لو دعيت إليه في الإسلام لأجبت. That is the covenant. If I am called for, now I would sign or I would join. The world has come to an agreement to stop enslaving human beings. Muslims signed the Geneva Treaty. Saudi Arabia is included, and Egypt, Syria, Iraq, Morocco, protecting, guarding this treaty now, and no individual have authority to breach it. And even one Muslim government cannot breach it against the consensus of Muslim governments. To that extent, Islamic laws goes. Now you find ISIS coming to enslave non-Muslims. And who amongst non-Muslims? The Yazidis, who lived for thousands of years in Iraq, who have been protected for centuries by Muslim caliphates. The latest is the Ottoman Caliphate. They never forced them into Islam, and they never deported them. They were treated like the people of the book. And this foundation of treating non-Muslim sects or Muslim sects according to the book of Allah has reference. It is the opinion of al-Hanafi school and the Malikite school, with proofs such as the hadith in the Bukhari about the Magians, sunnu bihim sunnata ahli al-kitab. Imam Malik also uses the hadith when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent a squad of his companions to fight polytheists. He told them to call these polytheists to Islam. If they accept it, okay. If they don't, then charge them taxes, which means taxes can be accepted from all non-Muslims, not only the people of the book. And this is the position of the Malikite school, of the Hanafite school, the only position that was practiced in the Middle East with all Muslim and non-Muslim minorities. 4 centuries. Alawites, Duruz, those are offshoots of Islam, considered legally non-Muslims. However, they have been treated as the people of the book, with their life being guaranteed and not being forced into Islam. La ikraha fi din. And this is where the verse applies, especially by these two schools. Now, why would ISIS, after centuries, breach all of the covenants of previous governments and caliphates and declare all of a sudden that the Yazidis, they accept Islam or be executed and their women and children be enslaved? Muslims never considered themselves having rights to the land they conquered more than its original tenants. This is why they never thought of deporting any non-Muslims from Syria or Egypt. They never thought of destroying the history, the monuments of these people in their lands, because they considered themselves guests coming in, ruling. These people were there before us. Let them be there. Our job is to respect them. Their job is not to transgress against us. Such was the relationship between Muslims and non-Muslims. For ISIS now to come all of a sudden, as they say in their statement, after reflecting upon the Yazidis' doctrine, they decided these people are non-Muslims, they are apostates, they should be killed if they don't accept Islam. So they just invaded their territories and just took them like that, with 1,000 years of contracts and covenants in that area being just torn apart. This is not Islam. No one would say this is Islam. Allah.